Waitresses. Have you ever had a customer who changed your life? I worked the early shift at a diner in Atlanta Airport. 6 in the morning until noon, non-stop coffee refills and scrambled eggs. My coworkers called me Robot Girl because I never smiled. I just took orders, dropped plates, cleared tables, didn't talk unless I had to. I'd been sleeping on my friend's couch for 3 months after my boyfriend kicked me out. Didn't want to get close to anyone anymore. It was a Thursday morning. Place was packed. Business travelers everywhere. Everyone in a rush. I was moving fast, 6 tables at once, when this woman sat down in my section. Mid-40s maybe, brown hair pulled back tight, 2 huge suitcases next to her booth. She looked scared. Not nervous flyer scared. Actually terrified. She ordered oatmeal and green tea. Barely looked at me when she said it. Her hands were shaking when she pulled out her wallet. I brought the food. She stared at it for 20 minutes without eating. Just kept checking her phone, looking at the door, checking her phone again. I dropped the check on her table. She grabbed my wrist. Can I ask you something weird? I pulled back a little. Sure. She took a breath. I'm leaving my husband, right now. I have cash, a burner phone, and a bus ticket to Oregon. But I'm freaking out. I keep thinking I should just go back home, that I'm overreacting, that he'll change. Her voice cracked. I need someone to walk me out of here, to the taxi line, so I don't turn around. I just stared at her. I know this is crazy, she said quickly, but I've been watching you all morning. You look like someone who doesn't let fear stop you, like nothing scares you. I almost laughed. Lady, I'm terrified of everything. That's why I don't feel anything anymore. But something in her face stopped me. The way her lip was split on one side, the bruise on her collarbone she'd tried to cover with makeup. Okay, I said. Let me grab my stuff. I told my manager I had a family emergency. He was pissed, but whatever. I grabbed my jacket and met her outside the diner. She was crying, apologizing over and over. I picked up one of her suitcases and started walking. Didn't say anything, just kept moving toward the exit. We got outside. I flagged down a cab, helped her load the bags. She was full-on sobbing now, hyperventilating. I thought she might actually pass out. I took off my necklace. It was the only thing I had from my grandma, this little silver cross. I'd worn it every single day for 5 years. Here, I said, putting it in her hand. For luck, you're gonna need it more than me. She hugged me so hard I couldn't breathe. Then she got in the cab and left. I went back to work, got yelled at for disappearing. Didn't care. Forgot about it honestly. 3 weeks later, an envelope showed up at the diner. My name on it. No return address. Inside was a letter and my necklace. She wrote that she made it to Oregon. She was in a shelter, getting therapy, starting over. She thanked me for walking her out. Said I saved her life. Then at the bottom, my brother manages restaurants for a big chain. I told him everything. He wants to talk to you. A week later, some guy in a suit showed up during my shift. Turned out he was opening a new location 2 hours north. Needed a manager. Housing included, full benefits, actual salary. He said his sister told him I was the kind of person he wanted running his restaurant. I took the job, moved out of my friend's apartment, got my own place for the first time in months. Started seeing a therapist because I finally had insurance.